to this genocide. Prior to October 8th, 2023, 80% of the entire genocide in Gaza was dependent on humanitarian aid, and 1.1 million of the population were children, so more than half of the population, according to, again, human rights bodies reports. I did a video a while ago, a documentary about this, and studied every single thing, and there were so many reports of children with stunted growth and health problems due to malnutrition. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. So for anyone who is asking why any of these beautiful human beings are putting their life at risk, I would question Israel and ask them, why do they insist on putting anyone's life at risk? They are in control of that. They don't have to hurt anybody. They don't have to kill us.
Well, if
they
you
don't
didn't
have
hear
to
me,
kill anybody.
I'm sorry we didn't make it all the way.
They don't have to.
Sorry we didn't make it all the way.
They're the ones with the weapons. They're the ones being funded billions of dollars by governments all over the world. So we have two vessels at the moment that are approaching us. We're coming a little bit closer to the water. If the alarm goes off again, I'll have to go outside. Again, please don't assume the worst, but do pressure embassies. We have people here from Norway, from Spain, from Turtle Island, the US, from the colony, from so-called Australia, Spain, did I say that already? I'm sorry. Italy, France, the UK. All governments that are active participants in this genocide. Or have been in the past. We need you to pressure the embassies to ensure that we get home safely. But again, we don't want to continue putting families through this. So if our governments did their job and sanctioned Israel and stopped sending weapons directly to them, did you know actually that since the genocide began, it's been reported that the US has sent a shipment of weapons to Israel every 15 hours. So in what world do you accept, how could anybody accept living in a world like that where shipments of weapons are sent every 15 hours and yet this small, tiny, gorgeous boat from the 60s full of 21 people carrying food is stopped?
We have a new command. That's what you is, Blake.
We have Chris.
Now we have an 840 command.
What do you see, Chris?
420 command. So when we do a 420, chat
Just directly in front of us.
point 840 to
When that's
do a
tracking
net.
us.
And it has its own separate.
I'm watching the back. They said there's two vessels approaching from the back. So they probably maneuvered around us. And they're going to try to get us from behind. Or probably try to kettle us. They're going to try to kettle us. There's a drone right ahead.
Now Dave, Larry, and them are all going to be jealous because I have the 840 counter with the 420 counter. I'm the one who started
Just
all the
facing the
420
ocean
stuff.
now, just in
My
case we
420
get
counter.
a glimpse
Back
of
when I was
light.
on Twitter. Y'all can thank me for that. Alright, chat, let's get this
I'm
ball
not
in
sure
it.
if people can see the
rip
flashing
this
light in the
vlog.
sky. That's Chris's phone on the far right corner at the bottom. But in the sky, if you see a flashing light, that's the drone that Chris is referring to. But this way here is toward the end of the boat, which is where the vessels are coming from.
Right now, it's coming at a fast speed.
Jack,
This
enjoy.
is one of our toys. Oh, that reminds me. I have my little toy here.
Alright, what do we got, chat? Knocking towards us.
This guy.
All right.
Because we all know the horrible situation that's going on right now.
And I actually got
Gaza.
a little bit of a surprise for you all.
Hey Rob,
Hi, Tan.
do you have anything to say to Albo or Penny Wong? They're gonna have a watch of this eventually.
Yeah, I do.
So for context, everybody, Robert is from so-called Australia. That is where I was born, although I don't identify that I am from there. And our Prime Minister's name is Anthony Albanese, and our Foreign Affairs Minister / Senator is Penny Wong. They've remained silent. Plenty of lip service from Albo, but I know Rob has a special message for him.
What I know, I've got a few special messages. This one will keep, for the broadcast. Albo, you used to be a human being. You actually used to side with the Palestinians. You spoke the truth about Israel demonizing.
So, first of all, the number of the Palestinians are imposed
moving in and stealing their land.
Until last week, and since the 7th of March 2025, about 70 Palestinians died because of starvation. Most of them were infants, elderly, and people with disabilities. But now, and since last week, we say we are losing between 10 to 15 Palestinians daily. Some of them are children, adults, and elderly. So it's not about
places that can go in from. The Mediterranean Sea is a huge one, and we're going to show you that.
The second thing is that I'm a Palestinian, responsible for everything I'm saying, and I'm not afraid. Until this moment, there are no serious, sustainable, enough movement to stop
Thanks, Rob. And if you do get abducted tonight and put in prison, what's your plan? I explained earlier that we're going on a collective hunger strike.
From the Israelis or other parties, unfortunately, and governments from around, all of them are part of a PR campaign. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm responsible for what I'm saying because my people are still dying because of starvation and still dying on front of the distribution points every single minute. And every single minute, talking about time, is actually losing another soul, either by the Israeli bombing, ongoing bombing for 2 years, or by starvation. That is well designed and engineered by Israel and the US. Israel is accusing the UN to refuse to work with them and distribute food. And this is actually what the UN has been doing.
Nothing from Israel. And the reason we're doing this is to stop because of the horrific man-made famine in Gaza, and it's basically it's all we can do at the moment.
Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Tan. It's hard to say the word sometimes.
Oh, it's...
Like when you're in the middle and you're bright red.
I am bright red. I am still filming. I think it's so hard to find the words because everything has been said. There's only so many times that you can say something or hear something, and eventually, if you can just get up and do something, then you just should. It's not rocket science to me. That might seem harsh to some people out there. I've been told before, I shouldn't judge. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that piece of feedback. I just think that people should maybe look out for one another and not wait until it happens to them before they do.
My goal is, what I want to do is I want to try and get this car finished. I want to get this car finished before the 4 hours.
About a week and a half ago, maybe I received a text message from the embassy, the Australian embassy in Tel Aviv. And well, they tried to call me firstly, because I was sailing at the time from Augusta to Syracuse, and they left a text and it said, dear Tanya Safi, we hear that you're on a flotilla. We ask that you reconsider your decision to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. And I had this involuntary chuckle / spew at the same time, that they actually said in a text that this is a flotilla that is trying to send humanitarian aid to Gaza, and that I should reconsider that decision. So yeah, I replied that they should reconsider. They should ask Israel to reconsider committing international war crimes. They should ask Israel to reconsider starving to death babies, children, men, women, human beings. Maybe they should ask Israel to reconsider genociding an entire population, an entire besieged population, of which, as an occupying power, they technically are supposed to look after according to law. It's ridiculous that our embassy are pretending to care about us. And as we saw, we had an Australian humanitarian aid worker killed in Gaza, and our Prime Minister barely acknowledged her.
Hey, there's some weird activity going on. Be ready, y'all. It's a little foggy out. They're trying to mess with our visibility.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little visibility.
Things are looking a little bit weird.
Hey, y'all, they got some smoke going on or something, y'all. Say that again? Oh, they're messing with our visibility, y'all.
Something just fell into the water.
Some type of smoke in the air, so you can't really see the drone. It looks like.
Hey, get ready, y'all. Get in your positions. There's something going on.
Position, everyone. Oh, those great.
There's some visibility going on. They released some flags or something.
I don't know about the caliber.
Sorry everyone, just trying to understand
There's a
what's
little
happening. I can hardly see outside.
You kind of smell something. You smell something in the air? Or maybe it's just because we're sitting down on the other side. You might be seeing my arm.
Yeah, Jacob, I think you're smelling yourself.
Is there a?
So it looks like
Do they have
there's
a way
something in the air.
contact outside?
We can't see clearly. I mean, it could be fog, of course. But yeah, it's definitely impeding our vision. We can't see.
Is this,
I'll
is this
try to turn the
direct?
camera out.
Is this direct info from
It's just black because it's
from the
nighttime.
aid ship, or is this? From,
Sorry, I'm getting
or is
texts
this,
from some of my FFC team at the same time,
Or is
trying to
this,
just catch up with everything. Yeah, I can't.
Just suddenly got kind of.
Hold on.
in the spot though.
Okay, so it is directly from. It is directly from the beach.
Yeah, I can't even see. Yeah, they're right. I think guys, they might release something.
Boat, ship, it's an aid boat,
Suddenly it's very
aid ship.
hard to see the sky.
Continually call it an aid ship because it's there to bring needed food and medical supplies.
It looks like,
to the
okay,
people
I'm
of
gonna try to
Gaza who are
explain it.
Genocided by
We can see the
IRS
water, but it looks
and
like there's a
Israeli government.
cloud.
Let's not
all
joke.
around
Let's
it
not joke.
suddenly.
Let's not hide behind the bullshit. Okay. We also need to. Let's go ahead and buy the start.
You can see most of the sky. It's really more the ocean that I can't see anymore.
And I'm not talking about.
We
what
can see
you're
the
saying.
waves like right in front of us, directly under the boats, but
I'm not-
beyond that
I'm
it's
not
quite
saying what you're
difficult to
saying.
see. Maybe like 20 meters out, 20, 30
Talking
meters
about
out,
what
it
I'm
becomes
doing now.
quite foggy.
He doesn't understand.
So we wanna be looking over here because of, apparently, Chloe, the boats are coming from behind. Huh?
This.
No.
Yeah.
Let's leave our crew to go upstairs at this point. They're coming from the back, yeah.
Starter.
They're definitely going to come from the back. They're going to try to kettle us in, and there's some fog out here.
Does everybody have everything they need? There's nothing you've forgotten? Yes, correct?
I actually have to.
You guys have everything?
Yeah, I miss my flashlight. That doesn't matter. I
Your
can live with
flashlight.
it. I can live with it. I don't hanging around.
Yes, I did. Please do.
Yeah, I don't have one. I assume my phone.
Oh, is that what that splash was? I heard a splash before. Yeah, okay. All right,
Yeah.
all right,
Okay, good.
everybody. Do you have any? Do you have have any other devices?
Okay, throttle
Where's your
up
laptop?
here.
Your laptop?
Yeah, it's right over there, ready to go.
Okay,
Both of them.
amazing.
What's something else?
High five, mate.
Yes.
How are you, Habibi? We haven't seen you yet.
Good, I was busy.
Wait.
I was busy with the lives.
Everybody, this is Wad. He is incredible. He works for Al Jazeera. He has been working 24/7 and also making me laugh. And he has also put me to work. I now am an Al Jazeera employee, right?
Distributor B. Distributor rotor. All right, we still got 2 things we need to figure out. 2 things that are draining this. And I'm betting they have to do with
I think everything under the control now. And we hope get Gaza soon. Inshallah.
Hold on. We had a pause. Is everybody still online?
You have Wi-Fi, guys?
Do you have Wi-Fi?
You have Wi-Fi? Everybody have Wi-Fi?
Yeah? Okay.
Still? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No. What do you need? I can get it for you.
I was just gonna log in.
So, what do we have here?
One more.
Ils vont arriver tout de suite d'un coup avec un Zodiac qui va fond à l'heure.
These are all, well, not all, sorry. These are some of the toys that we have. The reason why we have toys, some people were curious, is because we actually had so many donations of aid that we ran out of space. This boat can only carry so much, and toys are soft. Toys are soft, and all children deserve toys. Again, not rocket science, but I get why people were asking, actually. Of course I do.
I will read your message in a second.
I hope our cameras are still live. They're probably one of the first things to go. Our live cameras on YouTube. We have one in the mast and one here.
Come on. بساط الله. Come on.
Okay. We're just gonna wait now for further orders from the captain. She's upstairs in the bridge. Do you need something? Okay, I'll get her. One moment. 1 second. Last second.
That's the boat. What is that?
Looks like Quaida's on the radio. Quaida, are you speaking with them?
We just
We're still going. Can I turn the camera to you?
sure.
Hold on, I'll come up. Al Jazeera would like to talk with you as well. Okay.
So about 10-15 minutes ago, we tried radioing the El Arish port authorities. We let them know who we are. It's a vessel that we're carrying humanitarian aid for the children that Israel is starving to death. And we told them that it looks like we are coming under attack by Israeli naval forces, and we're heading towards them and are requesting permission to enter their territorial waters for safety. They still have not responded to us. I'm going to try radioing them again.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Quaida. I'll be here.
Of course, we're not going to Egypt.
No.
But if we sail along the Egyptian coast in Egyptian territorial waters, then Israel would have to violate Egyptian sovereignty in order to attack us, which might very well do, but Egypt should not stand for that. We'll see. Right now, they're not even responding to us. They initially responded when I radioed them, but then when they found out what I was asking for, they went silent.
Oh. Has this happened in previous flotillas when you've radioed?
No, none of the ones that
You mean to the Egyptians? Never on none of the other ones that I've been on, the radio Egyptian authorities. All of the other ones that I have been on, though, the Israeli authorities tried to contact us. This time, not only have they not tried to contact us, but they are actively ignoring all of our attempts to reach them.
Can you hold this for 1 second, please? Just the phone. Just 1 moment.
Sorry, what do
Can you
you
hold the phone for 1
Oh,
minute?
yeah.
I just have to put this on. We have 16,000 people watching.
Oh, wow. Grateful that everyone was with us. Grateful that everyone was with us. I hope everyone can see that spirits are high on the boat because we are not afraid of what the Israelis are going to do to us. We knew very much all of the possibilities and everything that they've done to us in the past 17 years, from injuries and abductions to executions. But what we are scared and infuriated about is that our governments keep letting Israel do this. But as I hope you've seen, as we've been on live stream, that everyone is feeling strong, feeling determined, and we are ready.
And Quaita, is there a message you want people in Turtle Island, the States, to know if they do illegally intercept and abduct you tonight? Is there anything you'd like to tell people out there?
We just have, as U.S. citizens, we can't continue to fund this genocide, apartheid, colonization of Palestinian land and lives. If people have not been to Palestine, you will find, if you did go, you will find some of the warmest, most loving people who for decades have just been vilified in U.S. and global media in order to justify Israel's actions, dehumanize Palestinians so that people don't care about them. That's what's happening. And when people actually go to Palestine and meet Palestinians, are just blown away by people who have been for their whole lives denied basic rights, like the ability to travel from one village to another to visit family. Basic rights, and have not only been denied those rights, but have been ignored by the international community, and yet they always receive anyone who comes as a guest and not an occupier with love and warmth, and they'll give you what little they have, and that is really a stark contrast. The kind of love for life, love for people. Contrast that with the ugliness that they are forced to live with, this nuclear power that is supported by the West in their entirety, that is trying to wipe them out, and these people who have never known a day or a policy of kindness from the world, yet receive anyone who comes with kindness and solidarity. We have to break through that. We have to break through that propaganda. We have to see what Israel has been doing and what our government has been not only allowing Israel to do by enabling and funding it, by being full partners in this genocide. I know that most of the American people already do not support this. We need to understand also how much of our tax dollars are going to this, are going to fund this genocidal military, this apartheid colonial entity. How much money has been going to them every year and for decades, and hold our members of Congress, our politicians, continue to vote over and over and over again to send our tax dollars to a rogue, violent regime that is doing this. And we need to hold them to account because they are full participants in a genocide, and they're making every single one of us participate by paying for it. So I know that most Americans do not support. What we need to do is hold our representatives accountable. So don't think that this is too much for me. What am I going to do about it? No, we all have a role to play. We all have to speak up, and we all have to stay loud, because I know none of us want this done in our name.
Okay, what else is holding me?
Does the drone over us?
Did Alicia go respond? They gain on us. They gain on us over there. On the call every day.
Like lights that are on stable side, we can see them.
4 lights on the right. Fast, very fast.
In the water or what?
Drone or ship? Drone.
You were saying about the ship?
We didn't know if it was a drone or ship. The light that you saw, sir, was actually a drone.
I don't know. Alright.
Tony drone, no?
It's time for that surprise interception. Hey, Bob.
Okay, I'm getting a request from the team. I can't leave the bridge right now.
Oh my
Those in
goodness.
FFC on the ground who are absolutely incredible and have been so supportive. Just
think
staying
that
on the
was
bridge
broken.
for the next little
I
minute.
think that was broken. I think we're gonna have to fuck it. So it's break time, so we're gonna head out to the main menu. So we're going break.
So one of our crew members just saw
Alright,
4
Jack.
very quick lights in the
It
sky.
is break
pass by.
time. It is not in-stream time. Alright.
Oh shit. Can you message Warren that I popped both e-perks as well? Message Warren that we popped both e-perks as well.
We are less than 64 miles from Gaza, though.
64 miles? What's the closest flotilla other than the 5 that got into Gaza? What's the one that got closest?
I believe the women's boat, which I was not on, was attacked at about 30 miles out, so we should got there.
Alright, Hueda, give me a shout, okay?
Alright.
What do you think? I'm gonna come out this way, my love. It's quite squishy with the life vest on. Thank you. Ange, excellent job. Oh, I just stepped on your foot. I'm so sorry. Je suis désolée. Alright, I'm doing this for the FFC media team. They want to see what's happening on the boat. It's quite hard to navigate because everything is a bit slippery and metal. Down.
It's like 4 boats.
We're still live. Do you, we're still live.
Your light. Okay.
Yeah. Do you need it for a live?
Yeah, but I can give it to you in 5 minutes.
Of course. Go. We're still rolling.
Three boats.
Three boats?
The radar, did you recognize 4 boats?
No, we saw 4 lights in the sky, they
4
said.
lights.
In the sky.
No, Chris said 4
not
ships.
sure that there is ships.
And,
No.
and in the location, it seems that we have to change our direction.
We have slightly, yes, we have slightly started heading toward Egypt.
Towards the Egyptian.
For what Hueda said to you earlier.
But it's confirmed.
Pardon?
It's confirmed that we changed.
Yes, but let me find out about this, what you've just asked. Did you see anything?
No.
No, okay. It was 4 lights in the sky.
Sergio agrees with Chris and myself. That way, just there, they look like there's 3 big, they look like 3 shapes. It's hard to make out.
Okay. Alright. We need to confirm. Are you going live?
Huh?
Are you going live?
I'm live.
Okay. I know you. I know. Must Australia. I know. Sorry, everybody. We're trying to do quite a few things at once here. Excuse me. Waiter. Al Jazeera are going live and they want to know the number of vessels that you can currently see on the radar. Huh? You had one and? Okay. Alright, so the ship that was on our radar that has been following us has disappeared once again. You're gonna hear me say that again, I'm sorry. It's one ship that has been coming off the radar off and on, following us, and now it's disappeared off the radar again. But yes, it's been following us this whole time. Yes, the lights were in the sky, they were drones. Habibi, Rukman Khan, talk to her. She's in where I showed you before, the same place. It's the same, no, it's the same. Just here, my love. You can ask, yeah, that's perfect. We just want to make sure we're getting the right information. We don't want to, lie. We aren't Israel. Okay. Gabrielle, what were you asking me before? You were saying my name? You were saying my name before? Yes, yes.
No, I was saying that we said hundreds of times that this kind of light has not to be used.
Yes.
We are shooting, so we see nothing because it's filming.
Yes, yes. Habibi, can we stop this soon just so we can see visible light? Thank you, my love. I'm sorry. It makes it impossible to see. Sorry guys, you're in the dark for now, but it's for a reason. The darker it is, the more we are able to see. Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see. Tony? I can see what looks like two. I can see. There's two. Two or three. It's like, yes, there they are. Like a blue glow in the distance. 1, 2, 3. Yes. We don't know what they are yet, but they all look like this. They all look far apart, but the same kind of light.
Yeah. Can be the bar.
Can you guys see this? No, of course you can't. It kind of looks like a halo of light in the distance.
Where the army they come to us.
White, blue. Very strange. Just because they're spaced out almost perfectly evenly. But the glow is the same. Like the same size. The halo is the same size. Yes, yeah. That's right, big disc.
Yeah, but we are going and they, stay there. Probably rigs, probably something like fishing vessel could be. They're not coming to us, they just pass it by them.
All right, everybody, while we have a little bit of time, again, sorry, I said this before, but if anyone has any questions, maybe now is the time to ask, if you do. So thank you so much for sticking around. This boat is carrying aid for Gaza, carrying aid for babies that are starved to death right now. And the aid is nothing. The aid is nothing. The Freedom Flotilla has always been about breaking Israel's illegal siege because, you know, sometimes I use the analogy of like an abuser. You don't blame the survivor. You don't start there. You go to the abuser. You make them stop abusing. You don't go to the survivor and put the onus on them. If someone went to help the survivor, I use the analogy of like an abuser. You don't blame the survivor. You don't start there. You go to the abuser. You make them stop abusing. You don't go to the survivor and put the onus on them. If someone went to help the survivor, sorry everybody, I got kicked out. I got kicked out of live and I'm being called into the bridge. I don't know what these two cuties are doing. Having a clapping game. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Alana. We know you're here. Hi, Greta. Greta's just joined.
Hi, Greta.
We are strong.
Port El Arish, Port El Arish, Port El Arish. This is the civilian vessel Navarne. Handala, call sign Mike Sierra Golf Quebec 6. So I'm going to do that again. Port El Arish, Port El Arish, Port El Arish. This is the civilian vessel Navarne Handala. Call sign Mike Sierra Golf Quebec 6, calling you on channel 16. Please respond. For those watching, we changed course and started heading south towards Egyptian waters. We are right outside. We're right outside what's called the contiguous zone of Egyptian waters, and we previously requested permission to enter because we were under threat by Israeli forces, and they have responded. This was an hour ago. We are trying again. They initially responded when we called them. Then when they knew what we wanted, they stopped responding, and now they are not answering our call.
Have we heard anything at all from any other ships or sailors?
Just messages of solidarity.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I gotta get this.
Sorry, say again.
We had a few messages of solidarity. Yeah. When I called out to the Israeli Navy, as I mentioned, we have tried reaching them a number of times. They have said in their media that they are going to give us an option of turning around so that we are not captured. They have not reached out to us at all via any means, any modem. And so we proactively reached out to them to tell them not to attack us. And so they lied, but that's not any kind of surprise. They lied. They said that they are, planning to give us the option to turn around, which of course we won't. We are sailing to break the siege, but they don't need to lie about it.
It's almost impossible for them not to. But we did receive some messages of support from sailors nearby over the radio saying Free Palestine.
Yes. Absolutely. Let's try the Egyptian again.
Okay.
Port El Arish, Port El Arish, Port El Arish. This is the civilian vessel Navarne Handala. Call sign Mike Sierra Golf Quebec 6, transmitting on VHF channel 16. Please respond.
calling the Irish board control.
For El Arish, this is civilian vessel Navarn Handala. We are a civilian vessel with 21 civilians on board, including elderly and parliamentarians. We are sailing lawfully in international waters and are being threatened by Israeli naval forces. We are carrying vital humanitarian aid, especially baby formula for the children of Gaza who are being deliberately starved to death. We are requesting permission to enter Egyptian waters for safety as we make our way to Gaza. Please give permission.
Handala Irish control with instruction,
For El Arish, can you repeat, please? For El Arish, can you repeat, please?
Handala Irish control with instruction from Irish control.
Something control. Hold
It's out of their control? I can't understand what you're saying.
Let's ask again.
For El Arish, this is Handala. We cannot make out what you're saying. Are you granting our vessel permission to enter Egyptian waters?
Denied? Denied.
Port El Reef, please repeat.
For El Arish, this is Handala. Please repeat. Will you grant us permission to enter Egyptian waters?
Handala Irish control.
They were speaking in Arabic to each other, saying
Yes.
you need to respond to them. I'll respond to them, but they're not really responding to us.
Who is doing this?
Can you speak to them in Arabic? All our beautiful people down here.
This is Handala. Can you please repeat? We did not hear your answer. Will you grant our vessel permission to enter Egyptian waters?
Haifa port control. Gold continental 716. 712. Handala.
Handala, go ahead.
This is Handala. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Handala. You can start by training Irish boat with question.
Okay, standing by. Please hurry.
What have they said?
They asked us to stand by. We're back to us.
For Max, please stick to 17.
Tony, can you go over our course to waypoint 14, please? Just make sure there's nothing goofy in the way. There should be a wellhead close to it. Zoom in. Make sure it's clear.
I can't see anyone's comments or questions anymore, folks, just so you know. So if you're sending them, I'm sorry. Everyone keeps saying stay strong, but I don't know if we could be any stronger.
We're feeling strong, absolutely.
But thank you, everyone. Just a bit sweaty. It's my only complaint.
Very sweaty.
Very sweaty.
You with me?
No, we can't. So we can shower.
You know the
We know they're coming.
That's better than most people. That's nothing. Better than anyone else can.
Can I squish by my love? Thank you.
All right, two targets, 270.
How close are they?
10 miles.
10 miles away.
Handala, العريش court control.
Port El Arish, this is Handala.
Handala, العريش control. Okay, proceed to anchorage area. And wait another instruction.
This is Handala. Thank you. We will proceed. Out.
Explain further.
They said we can. Where did they?
The anchorage.
The anchorage, which is.
Irish.
Are we 12? The anchorage would be what? Anchorage would be what? How many miles out?
40 miles.
Alright, wait. Okay. You like to set the pressure
Alright.
precisely.
Let me see. Hold on.
Okay. We're gonna let them work out a plan and I'll come back. Give me a call when you need me.
Brakes off in this cab. Switch the
I won't step on your foot this time. Oh, I just banged my head instead.
That's the price.
That's the price. Okay, let's go check on everybody. Actually, let me show you something before I do that. This is why we do it. This is my flag from the colony. It's proudly on the bow of the ship.
We're going to do the same up in the first cabin.
Everyone's just chilling down here. Emma, do you want to say something to the camera now that a couple of hours has passed? Who have you been in contact with back in France?
Yeah, me and Gabriel, we are from a political party, La France Insoumise, so they are of course aware of the situation. They are following us now with the live camera and they will try their best to protect us all the team, and of course to continue to talk about the children in Gaza, to talk about the population in Gaza that are starving to death. So of course now it's a bit complicated situation for us, but it's nothing compared to what is happening just a few hundred kilometers, even less from this boat. So we please continue to mobilize around the Palestinian people, to denounce the genocide, to denounce the illegal blockade of Gaza, and we will keep you we will keep you, I don't know, I don't speak a very good English.
Sorry, you can speak in French, of course. Yes, I won't understand, but that's okay.
Okay.
Many others will. What is your message to the world if you get illegally abducted tonight and imprisoned by the Israeli military? And please answer in whatever language you want.
Le message, ce serait quand même de rappeler que si nous sommes kidnappés illégalement, c'est que Netanyahou a de nouveau enfreint le droit international, parce que ce que nous faisions, c'était parfaitement légal et surtout juste et légitime, et on va voir toute une presse qui va se ranger du côté de Netanyahou, qui va reprendre les éléments de langage du génocidaire Netanyahou. Donc surtout, il faut être l'antidote face à ces éléments de langage, rappeler que si nous étions sur ce bateau, c'était parce que les États ne font rien, ou pire, sont complices du génocide actuel. Donc continuez à porter notre message tout le temps que nous, on ne pourra pas le faire. Continuez à relayer toutes les vidéos, toutes les photos que nous envoient les Palestiniens depuis Gaza, parce qu'ils ne sont pas inaudibles. Tous les jours, ils nous contactent, tous les jours, ils s'adressent au monde entier. Le monde entier doit cesser de les ignorer, doit répondre à leurs messages, doit les soutenir jusqu'au bout et dénoncer la complicité des États, surtout occidentaux. Donc continuez à interpeller nos gouvernements pour demander la fin du génocide, l'ouverture de l'aide humanitaire massive et sécurisée, et surtout, évidemment, il faut la paix en Palestine, mais il faut aussi la justice pour le peuple palestinien, parce qu'il n'y a pas de paix sans justice. Donc vraiment, quoi qu'il nous arrive, si nous sommes kidnappés ou quoi, continuez à vous mobiliser pour le peuple palestinien, à porter le message du Handala et vraiment à diffuser ça partout autour de vous. Merci beaucoup.
Incredible. I have no idea what Emma just said, but I know that Emma is an amazing human being and sounded very powerful, Emma. And everything that Emma has said to me when we've had our discussions, she's a brilliant, brilliant human being. Gabrielle, what is your message to Europe or to the world in the case that you are illegally abducted this evening?
In French or in English?
Whatever language you like.
Okay. Je crois que comme tous les camarades qui sont ici, avec ce bateau, nous portions l'espoir de millions de gens, de millions et de millions de personnes qui ne se retrouvent pas dans la politique menée par leur gouvernement, qui sont écœurés par la complicité de leurs gouvernements occidentaux avec le génocide en cours à Gaza. Là, c'est terrible pour nous de savoir que nous allons arrêter dans les minutes ou dans l'heure qui vient, ou peut-être dans deux heures qui arrivent, parce que nous avons des bateaux qui nous suivent, qui ont disparu du radar, qui nous pourront être interceptés à tout moment. Et là, nous sommes à un peu plus de 7 heures de Gaza. Donc nous étions juste à 7 heures des Palestiniens, à 7 heures du crime le plus odieux, le pire du XXIe siècle. Et nous avons à notre bord du lait infantile, de l'eau, de la nourriture, des produits d'hygiène pour les enfants palestiniens qui n'y auront jamais accès, puisque Israël va illégalement saisir ce bateau, illégalement nous intercepter, illégalement nous kidnapper. Et sachez que nous sommes toujours en eau internationale, donc nous kidnapper est un crime international. Nous kidnapper, nous emmener contre notre gré en Israël, au port d'Ashdod, est un crime international. En Espagne, il y a une procédure en cours parce que c'est une violation du droit international. Interpeller M. Macron, Jean-Noël Barrot, notre ministre des Armées qui aurait dû nous protéger, qui aurait dû envoyer la marine française pour que nous puissions arriver en toute sécurité jusqu'à Gaza, et penser avant tout à toutes celles et ceux qui subissent ce génocide effroyable, et pas à nous. Nous sommes toutes et tous soudés sur ce bateau. Là, nous n'avons même pas, j'avoue, moi, avant ça me stressait de penser à ce moment, mais là je me sens même pas stressée. Je ne sais pas ce qui veut se passer, mais je me sens en paix, entouré de toutes ces belles personnes, et tout va bien se passer. Full Palestine.
Thank you, Gabrielle. Another incredible human being. Jacob, I'm gonna come straight back to you 1 minute. Hey, Chris.
Now the key is we need to stay under 5 kilometers.
Together. Of course, together.
Everybody ready?
Hey guys, we have a few people on Instagram Live who have asked if we can do the chant again. Is everyone up for it? Yeah, of course. All right, Chris, take it away.
Ready, y'all?
This should be fine. We should be good here.
Everywhere we go!
Everywhere we go,
people wanna know
people wanna know
who we are.
Oh, chat.
who we
Hey, Jack, guess
are.
So we tell them
Met Jack.
So tell them
we are Handala.
we are Handala,
The mighty, mighty Handala.
the mighty, mighty Handala, going to Gaza
Feed the children.
to feed the children.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go,
People wanna know
people wanna know
Kiss the buds.
who we are.
Doesn't run away.
who we
I
are.
think I want to turn it down.
So we tell them.
So we tell them
We are Handala.
we are Handala,
The mighty, mighty Handala.
the mighty, mighty Handala,
Going to Gaza.
going to Gaza
To feed the children.
to feed the children.
Handala, Handala, Handala.
Hey!
Handala, Handala, Handala.
Hey!
Handala, Handala, Handala.
Hey!
Handala, Handala, Handala.
Hey!
Break the siege!
Break
Oh, hold on,
Israel's
hold on.
illegal siege.
Viva, viva.
Palestina!
Viva, viva.
Palestina!
Viva,
Actually,
viva.
Palestina!
No, it's
Free,
be
free
fine.
Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free for free, free, free for free, free, free for free Palestine.
Free,
All right.
free, 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 free Palestine!
Free for free for free, free for free for free, free for free for free Palestine.
Free, 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 free Palestine! Let's do an Arabic one. Hatem.
Arabic one.
Yalla.
Okay.
Hatem's gonna lead in Arabic.
Gonna scroll back so we can connect up.
It's difficult or Arabic?
An easy one
An easy one.
for the people.
Okay. فلسطين حرة حرة.
Palestine,
Now let's
harra, harra.
فلسطين حرة حرة.
Palestine, harra, harra.
والصهيوني برا برا.
الصهيوني برا برا.
فلسطين حرة حرة.
Palestine, harra, harra.
والصهيوني برا برا.
والصهيوني برا برا.
فلسطين حرة حرة.
Palestine, harra, harra.
صهيوني برا برا.
برا برا.
Yeah, that's the easiest one.
Eh.
فلسطين عربية. Maybe أناديكم.
Ooh, we're doing Greek now. Go for it.
What's up?
Go Greek.
I can't. I don't know the words.
Le, le.
Lefeya, Lefeya, le Palestine, Lefeya, Lefeya, le Palestine. That's dope.
All right, my beautiful people who are watching. Oh, Al Jazeera cam is still live as well. My phone is running out of battery, and it's very important that that does not happen. I'm going to quickly check in with Hueda and see if there's anything else she needs to say before I let you guys go just for now. Hueda, any updates? I'm gonna turn off soon just to keep my battery.
Actually, yeah, we're gonna try that healthy Israeli baby again.
Okay, I'm going up.
Alright, let's look at
We heard the Israeli baby. We heard the Israeli Navy respond to other vessels, so we are trying to call them again, and they are ignoring us and not responding to us. We'll try again. They definitely responded to other vessels.
operator.
He says it's important.
It's not too big of a train of coal.
Okay, folks. Just to save some battery here, I'm going to let you go. Please, I hope people have been recording this.
We got a little bit of. We got 8.5 kilometers.
Apparently some of the crew are trying to communicate with the Israeli Navy and no one is replying, but the Israeli Navy is replying to other vessels. I don't know why they don't like us. Yeah, please guys, I guess I didn't ask you to do this, but I assume beautiful people of the internet were recording at least some of this. Please post it. This is probably our last hour or a couple of hours. I don't know, it's impossible to tell. Being online and able to communicate with you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and for having time.
Because I.
Yeah, thank you.
Here we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving, chat. All right. We're rolling, chat.
To Gaza for the Israelis to allow us to continue any further. We've had drones during the day, Israeli ones, and that's very unusual to have those. We've also heard through Al Jazeera and a few other news agencies that they've actually been told that if we do not stop and go back, they will have to act and deal with us. We're not sure what that means, but to the world, if something happens, we were trying to shine the light on what's going on in Palestine and particularly Gaza. If something happens, it shows what Israel's all about. Israel is all about hiding its crimes, hiding its crimes, hiding its crimes, and also being allowed to do it with Western governments. It has to stop. Mainstream media needs to stop and start reporting things accurately and honestly, so actually people can make an informed decision. These lies are unacceptable. I was lied to and embarrassed, but I figured it out and you need to as well. If something happens to the Handala, we want people all eyes on Gaza. All eyes on Gaza and the Handala. We are a non-violent movement. We are delivering aid. Israelis have no authority, none whatsoever in international waters. Please share this video and please share everything to do with the Freedom Flotilla and also what's going on in Gaza. It's an illegal siege. We can make it stop. Tonight's the night. We're too close to Gaza.
يعني مثلا الموضوع مش خاص بيك لان للاسف خلاص الموضوع شويه في خفيفيه والناس ما تحس مع اي كان فهو لما شاف خمسه هذا ممكن يكون بنينا لما أعرف من مدينكم لأنا ما أعرف عنكم أنا أيوة خلاص بالطرف أنا طبعا يعني شوية بس أنا أعرف إن أنا خير صديقي ما خلاص أنا خلاص أنا حركت لك بيت وانت لو وصلت لهذا ثم رسول الله الله فبالله المستحيل لو تحدث في الحياه. مش عارف انا الحكومه دي عندكم جميل في المؤسسه وتجاوزوا مباشره. يعني انا بالعكس اسهل لك الحياه يا مش احسن. لا لا ما عندك مشكله ما عندك مشكله لانه كمان مثلا
Everybody below deck. Everybody below deck. This is what you should see.
I didn't see them yet. Okay. But they're on this.
Done?
Yes.
You can do the SOS.
SOS. This is happening, guys. This is real now. Please, Jacob, can you hold this light for me? Thank you, darling. And this, actually.
So you are 1, 2.
Yalla, yalla, yalla.
Chill. Hey. Forward.
They're coming. They're coming.
How many ships?
I'm not sure with that, but they are 4 miles away. Alright, guys.
Where's the waiter?
I'm initiating an SOS.
Chris, the 7th. Chris, get out of here. Chris. Give him some.
Chris?
Chris.
I got him though. He was with me. 18! 18! Where's 19? I got him though. He was with me. 18! 18! Where's 19? I got him though. He was with me. 18! Yes. Phones.
Are you 100% sure?
Everybody sit down. Yes.
Tony is gonna sit here.
Right. Thank you, my love. Thanks for your help.
Device in the water, please.
Stand by, everybody.
Stand by for the devices in the water.
All right, I'm gonna go offline soon. They're almost here, so please don't worry too much about us. Fight for us, but we want you all to fight for Palestine and for Gaza first and foremost. We really mean that. Okay, we're gonna be okay. I promise you. Thank you so much for all your support. We wouldn't have to be here, we wouldn't have to be away from our friends, family, loved ones, partners, siblings, if Israel were not committing the war crimes that it is. If our governments had intervened and stopped them when they began, had stopped them from ever being allowed total impunity.
Share this.
I'm just looking for the lights.
They're coming, Charlie. See the boat coming.
4 miles out. You got word.
Can you still see the boat, Gabriel?
Sorry?
Can you still see the light?
No, the light was just here, like very close, like
Israel's
this
coming
way.
to get us right now.
I
Jack.
saw it. It's very shiny on the water, but then it disappeared.
Okay. They're fast, so when they decide. I'm coming. Thank you, Chloe. Sorry. I'm here.
السلام عليكم. خلوكم معي بليز. الإسرائيلية البحرية الإسرائيلية جاي علينا بسرعة.
She's saying that Israel is coming quickly.
بدي هلا أعمل ميدي لكل السفن حوالينا هون أن أعلن إنه إحنا يعني بخطر. بنطالب كل السفن اللي بالمنطقة تيجي تساعدنا، إحنا في خطر. خلوكم معي. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is the civilian vessel Handala. Call sign Mike Sierra Golf Quebec 6. We are coming under armed attack by Israeli military forces. I repeat, Israeli forces are heading towards us to attack us now. We are 21 civilians on board a civilian vessel, including elderly passengers and elected members of parliament. We are unarmed. We carry only humanitarian aid to starved and besieged children of Gaza. We pose no threat. The attack on us is a violation of international law. We need immediate assistance. Handala, handala, handala. This is a distress call. Mayday.
Give it to Boris. He is the key to it. He is waiting for you in the station building at the you have 15 minutes to go. 1 hour, 15 minutes.
You wanted to go? Yes?
I do want my laptop in order. Yes. I'm going to try. Can we turn it on? Actually, it's on channel 16. It's on channel 11. It's on channel 16.
They're coming very quickly. How many vessels?
Oh my god, it's got at least 8 contacts in and out.
At least 8.
Yeah, at least 8 vessels coming in and out.
Guys, there are at least 8 vessels.
Look at this. Good.
On channel 16. On channel 16, I'm doing another Mayday call.
Sergio? Sergio, can you tell everyone there are about 8?
Mayday. This is a civilian vessel, Handala, call sign, Mike Sierra, Gulf, Quebec 6. We are coming under armed attack by Israeli military forces. I repeat, Israeli forces are coming at us and are preparing to attack us now. We are 21 civilians on board, including elderly passengers and members of parliament. We are unarmed. We carry only humanitarian aid for the starved and besieged children of Gaza. We pose no threat to anyone. This attack on us is a violation of international law, and we need immediate assistance. Handala, handala, handala. This is a distress call. Mayday.
I'm on train.
We should.
So we can't go back that way.
Okay, how much time do we have?
Here we go. Here we go. Now I can feel her going. Now I can feel her going.
Thank you,
Starting
Cosme.
to pick it up. Here we go.
I'm going to try to call the Israeli authorities again. I'm going to try to call the Israeli authorities again. Who are on the radio, we can tell they're just not responding to us. Israeli Navy, this is a civilian vessel, Navarre, Handala, call sign Mike Sierra, Gulf, Quebec 6, transmitting on VHF channel 16.
Why? Because they want to prevent starving civilians that are being genocided from getting the aid that they need.
Israeli Navy, Israeli Navy, Israeli Navy. This is the civilian vessel Navarre, Handala, call sign Mike Sierra, Gulf, Quebec 6, transmitting on VHF channel 16. Israeli Navy, you are refusing to answer our call. You are deliberately ignoring us. You are preparing, you are threatening a civilian vessel that is carrying 21 civilians, including elderly and members of parliament. We are sailing lawfully in international waters. We are unarmed and carrying only food, medicine, and baby formula for the children of Gaza, who your government is deliberately starving. You have no legal right to attack or otherwise intercept us. Under international law, a blockade that causes starvation of civilians is illegal. It is a war crime. Any use of force against this civilian vessel would be a grave violation of international law, and those carrying it out will be held responsible. We demand that you stand down and allow this vessel to proceed to Gaza. We are unarmed. We constitute no threat to you or to your armed forces. Do not attack us. Do not board our vessel. Do not obstruct our path to Gaza. We are unarmed. We constitute no threat to you. I repeat, do not attack us. Do not board our vessel. Do not obstruct our way to Gaza. Stand down immediately. Handala out.
Because I don't want to go too slow. We're within the speed limit, so.
Noxious pirates.
How many vessels are we speeding up on now? 3. So it's gone from 8 to 3. It keeps changing on the radar. No response.
Struggling with this stuff.
Responding to us. Maybe because they know they are pirates committing international piracy and kidnapping and other war crimes and crimes against humanity.
Seems fine on the stream.
Alright, what do you want me to tell them downstairs? Thank you. I mean, they should just stay alert. We can't. The closest. Stay alert, like stay on that deck, like no going around. Yeah. I mean, unless someone really has to pee, otherwise no.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know that's yet.
Don't forget, we gotta go see for it.
Very good. Okay, everybody needs to stay down.
Yes, let's tell me some information.
I can, we're still live.
Okay, huh?
Everybody stay where you're seated. No one is to
How
move.
many?
It's gone back down to 3. The radar keeps changing.
Changing.
Yes, the
From
vessels
8 to
disappear from the radar. So it went from 8, very clear, now down to 3. But they're very
But
close.
they are approach.
Yes.
Still approach.
Yes. Everybody take your positions. The captain has ordered and asked me to tell you all. Thank you guys. Thank you, my darling.
يا صديقي كل هذا مصور ما تقول لي الكلام هذا كله مصور.
Yes. So you're gonna sit.
Yeah,
Yes.
my pleasure. No, for the moment you're not just drinking, but
Number 4.
4. Do you want me to 5?
Number 6. Come on, guys, wake up.
Oh, joder.
They might be up. They might be up in the bridge.
And then number 7. Shoot you. 9.
10.
11.
I'm at a creek crawl.
Yeah.
12.
Yes.
14, 15.
Who called my name?
Me too.
Wait
I'm still
up.
not using the fucking thing. You use my scroll wheel.
18. Sorry, guys.
They finally answered us.
If you do not change your course, the IDF will be forced to take all necessary measures to legal blockade in accordance with international law and prevent your vessel from entering the restricted area. You will be held responsible for the consequences of your actions, and your vessel may be subject to confiscation. You bear sole responsibility for your actions and your consequences.
Israeli Navy, this is a civilian vessel, Handala. Let me give you a lesson in international law. Any blockade that deliberately starves a civilian population is a violation of international law. It is not only that, it is a war crime. You have no legal authority to enforce an unlawful blockade, and as such, you have no authority to use force to enforce an unlawful blockade. Therefore, we demand that you stand down. You are responsible for the well-being of every civilian on board this vessel. As an occupying power in Gaza, you are responsible for the health and well-being of the civilian population there. Not only have you disregarded that obligation, but you are actively exterminating the people. You have engineered a famine. You are deliberately starving civilians and children before the eyes of the world. Our vessel does not constitute any threat to you. We carry only humanitarian aid, and therefore you have no authority to intercept or otherwise attack our vessel. We demand again that you stand down. Woo!
Blue share, Pathfinder. Blue share, Pathfinder. 06.
Israeli Navy, again, this is Handala. Again, we are a civilian vessel, and we are sailing lawfully in international waters where you have no jurisdiction. We are sailing from international waters into Palestinian territorial waters where you have no lawful jurisdiction. Your claim of enforcing a maritime blockade is rejected. You have no authority to enforce a blockade that is deliberately starving civilians. Any blockade that starves civilians or has a disproportionate harmful effect on a civilian population is illegal. And therefore you have no authority to enforce an illegal blockade. And as such, you are not permitted to use any kind of force to enforce an illegal blockade. We demand that you stand down, that you not attack the civilian vessel that is carrying only humanitarian aid. Why are you afraid of baby formula and teddy bears that are destined for the children of Gaza? You spew your propaganda about Hamas. This vessel carries food and baby formula for children that your government is deliberately starving. Your blockade is deliberately starving children to death. You have no authority to enforce an illegal blockade. This is a war crime. You are responsible for the health, well-being, and safety of all civilians aboard this vessel, and any attack on us is a violation of international law for which you will be held accountable by the international community. Again, we are a civilian vessel. We constitute no threat to you. Do not attack this vessel. Do not board our vessel. Do not obstruct our path to Gaza. Handala out.
I've got to race downstairs again.
Really, Navy doesn't seem to be answering again. Maybe. You didn't get a chance to get most of your shit, did you?
I'm just gonna grab my charger, okay? Hello, someone left me a present. Thank you a lot. Oh. Sorry, wait up.
Go see Boris. Let's go see what Boris is up to.
You're back on Hoida. Can you quickly update everyone?
They have jammed our GPS. It looks like they are 4 miles out, the vessels, and they're approaching very fast, so it could be a matter of minutes. The Israeli Navy did not respond to my repeated calls for them not to attack the civilian vessel, which is stand down. So we need to prepare for an imminent attack.
Okay. All right. Not sure if everybody heard that, but we could be minutes away at the moment. Our GPS is getting blocked. I have a...
Like, no, what?
Downstairs. You want to go down, okay? Yeah. I've got to go. Alright, everybody.
Alright, Boris.
It's time.
Onward, comrade.
Please make sure our voices are heard. Make noise for Gaza. Pots and pans. Remember, everybody, embassies for Gaza, okay?
Very tall.
Outside parliamentarian offices, institutions, corporations. Make noise for Gaza.
Real money,
if what you're doing is not enough, then you know it's not enough and you need to do more, and you can. If you know that you can and you're not, just listen to that and do it. All right, everybody sit. Take your positioning. It's happening. 3 miles. They were 4 miles like a minute ago, so yes. Throw.
Throw your phone.
Everybody down. Sit. We've been told to take our positions. All right, team.
All right, so back to
big love, everybody. Say bye.
Bye. يبدو انهم اقتربوا اكثر من ذلك يبلغون من اقناع اماكننا ولكن يمكن ان
اقول
Someone lost the iPad.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. Behind you, there's something here.
Are you looking for a little black box? It's by the computer.
Okay, babe. Enjoy your dinner.
Yes. Frank, are you okay if I throw?
Well, have we been given these standby for everything?
They're 3 miles away now.
I know, but you didn't say the stuff.
We need clarification.
All right, guys. Clarification? I love you all. All right.
Ivan, how do I hit the call button? Wait, what do I do then?
They're 3 miles away now.
I know, but you didn't say the stuff.
On?
Yes.
We need clarification.
All right, guys. Clarification? I love you all. All right. Everybody, I gotta go. I love you all.
Waiting? Okay, so the guy I'm going to pick up the envelope from is in the next stop. Is in the next area. Definitely want to turn on the wipers. Do we have any lights in here? There we go. That's better. All right. I guess I'm waiting. Unless there's a radio I need to use. Back here.
They're 3 miles away now.
I know, but you didn't say the stuff.
On?
Yes.
We need clarification.
All right, guys. Clarification? I love you all. All right. Everybody, I gotta go. I love you all.
All right. Now we got our next thing. Oh, they're right next to me. Okay. All right. So let's release the brakes. Let them come down. And those are the ones we're going to. So the railroad switch up there. All right. Brake pressure's out. And do I have headlights? Maybe I should see if I have headlights.
They're 3 miles away now.
I know, but you didn't say the stuff.
On?
Yes.
We need clarification.
All right, guys. Clarification? I love you all. All right. Everybody, I gotta go. I love you all.
All right, chat.
we're too close to Gaza for the Israelis to allow us to continue any further. We've had drones during the day, Israeli ones, and that's very unusual to have those. We've also heard through Al Jazeera and a few other news agencies that they've actually been told that if we do not stop and go back, they will have to act and deal with us. We're not sure what that means, but to the world, if something happens, we were trying to shine the light on what's going on in Palestine and particularly Gaza. If something happens, it shows what Israel's all about. Israel is all about hiding its crimes, hiding its crimes, hiding its crimes, and also being allowed to do it with Western governments. It has to stop. Mainstream media needs to stop and start reporting things accurately and honestly, so actually people can make an informed decision. These lies are unacceptable. I was lied to and embarrassed, but I figured it out and you need to as well. If something happens to the Handala, we want people all eyes on Gaza. All eyes on Gaza and the Handala. We are a non-violent movement. We are delivering aid. Israelis have no authority, none whatsoever in international waters. Please share this video and please share everything to do with the Freedom Flotilla and also what's going on in Gaza. It's an illegal siege. We can make it stop. Tonight's the night. We're too close to Gaza for the Israelis to allow us to continue any further. We've had drones during the day, Israeli ones, and that's very unusual to have those. We've also heard through Al Jazeera and a few other news agencies that they've actually been told that if we do not stop and go...
Just short. All right.
Guys, can someone check the phone? That phone, the iPhone, the demo version. Yeah, please. But I'm busy here. Just click start. Click start. Wait there. Starting. Yeah.
Yes,
we're ready.
Alright, guys, I put your friends in the water.
Palestine! Everybody sit down. Thank you. Please. Handala, Handala, Handala. Hey! Handala, Handala, Handala. Hey! Handala, Handala, Handala. Hey! We free Palestine! We free Palestine! Everywhere we go! Everywhere we go! People want to know! People want to know who we are! Who we are! So we tell them! So we tell them! We are Handala! We are Handala! Mighty, mighty Handala! Mighty, mighty Handala! Forward, Gaza! Forward to Gaza! Yeah. I love you guys. We love you too, Sam. One family. We are one family. 21 brothers and sisters. Your personalities, your races, your colors. Unified by Palestine.
Hell yeah. The Stalin beers. 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 Hell yeah. Gone we Stalin were way beers. Hell yeah. Gone we Stalin were way beers. Hell yeah. Gone we Stalin were way beers. Hell yeah. Gone we
not respond to my repeated calls for them not to attack the civilian vessel, to stand down, not respond to my repeated calls for them not to attack the civilian vessel, to stand down, not.
Okay. All right. Not sure if everybody heard that, but we could be minutes away at the moment. Our GPS is getting locked. I have They're saying something downstairs.
I'm gonna go down, okay?
Yeah, I've got to go. All right, everybody. It's time. Please make sure our voices are heard. Make noise for Gaza. Pots and pans. Remember, everybody, embassies for Gaza, okay? Outside parliamentarian offices, institutions, corporations. Make noise for Gaza. If what you're doing is not enough, then you know it's not enough and you need to do more, and you can. If you know that you can and you're not, just listen to that and do it. All right, everybody sit. Take your positioning. It's happening. 3 miles. They were 4 miles like a minute ago, so yes. Through.
Throw your phone.
Everybody down. Sit. We've been told to take our positions. All right, team. Big love, everybody. Say bye.
Bye.
يبدو أنه اقترب أكثر.
No one will hold any weapon with you. As you see now, our vessels board the ship. No one will hold any weapon with you.
And we're not going to see it until they're and we're not going to see it until they're